So, I got a quick topic. What... Have you guys played a lot of any retro games lately? Like, what game would you say probably holds up the best, like, that you would actually play today and still have as much fun?
Ice hockey.
Mega Man 2.
That's a big ice hockey.
On NES.
Wait, what's Mega Man 2 what?
Mega Man 2.
Like just a
What's your question?
mono game?
Yeah, basically, like what retro game do you think holds up the best?
And pretty much
that's a
anything
good
Mario.
question.
Right? So, I'm thinking something like Punch-Out.
Punch-Out
Punch-Out
does.
was amazing.
God.
Because I could play that and, like, it's still hard. Like, there's a rhyme and a reason to it, but, like, it's still difficult.
You think you're good, then you get to, like, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, dude.
And you're just like, you're dead.
Boom! Fuck.
My favorite, and the one I think that holds up the best, is Adventure Island 2.
Never played.
Great game.
Okay, so you're this little boy, like this little caveman, and so it's all like pterodactyls and stuff, but it's fucking great. It's like it's a side scroller, obviously Mario style, but you pick up little bones and you throw them, and you hit pterodactyls, and like you break open eggs, and they give you powers, and eventually you can like take one of those pterodactyls and ride it, and then you can like fly around.
Is it the one where you get the skateboard too?
Yeah. For some weird reason, there's a skateboard
dinosaurs.
Yeah, dude, because it's the '90s. That's
Was
my
that a Sega,
favorite
Or was that a
game.
Nintendo game? Like a...
We're talking NES?
Yeah, that was NES. Yeah.
Oh man, I had like 15 NES games. I love it.
1 through 4 were on the NES, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I honestly never played 1, 3, or 4 until way later in life. But I grew up on 2 at my grandparents' house. My cousins or my uncles or whatever had them, and we would play. Got it. Super Mario and what's the old TV show where American Gladiators?
Oh yeah,
dude, where you had like they would stand on 2 cylinders.
Blast.
Dude, we played that fucking Adventure Island all the time. So I would say Adventure Island 2, it holds up the best for me. But it's nostalgia, right? Like, isn't that what makes it hold up the
I'd
best?
still have to go with Zelda if we're talking.
Well, I guess what I'm saying holds up as in like, would you play it today and like sink a lot of time in?
Hell yes.
I think so.
I still play Mega Man 2. I've got 1 through 8 on the Xbox disc, so I just keep replaying it.
I have
every
Mega
once in a
Man
while.
2 on my DS. That's my favorite Mega Man. Arguably the easiest, though.
So who's playing ice hockey on NES?
I used to play it a
Is
lot.
that the one where you can pick the 4
You
guys
pick
and
the
then,
4
like,
guys,
you make them all
big,
look like
small,
that little Mario?
and there's like 8 different things. The thing I like about that game is like within 2 minutes you can explain to anybody how to play it, and I mean obviously the more you play it, probably the better you are. But it's not like there's a steep advantage. It's like you have a guy and you can hit A, which checks him, or you can hit B, like which passes or shoots, and there's 2 options. So I think if you're like a gamer and you play games, it's just a very easy game to go mano-a-mano with, and that's why I like it so much. It's just classic.
I think
High scoring,
I
fun.
think I might have played that one.
Oh, it's so great.
Was there multiple hockey games for it?
Is that before they did like NHL?
Oh yeah, this is
whatever?
ice hockey.
Yeah, just ice
That's like
hockey.
literally what the title is. It's ice
I
hockey.
might have played. Was that the one where? I think I played that one while I was at like my after school program, and if it's the same one, it was actually really fun.
I'm gonna
And
bring
then
it in. to work.
Occasionally,
It's gonna be awesome.
occasionally you could
Breaker
like.
room, NES.
Oh, yes.
Dude,
Oh, that'd be
fucking
great.
fun.
Until one person complains to change the channel.
Oh, we'll just get another TV.
Nah, nobody complains about the channels in there. Was that the one that you could just like occasionally randomly there'd be a fist fight in the hockey
Yeah,
game?
you just hit the button so hard and they all go. The Zamboni in between the periods is so funny
That's right.
too.
Yeah.
Just a classic game. You can score from literally a half ice. Just hold down and then just let it rip. And
Mighty Ducks.
And the goal is like way bigger than it should have been, and you controlled the goalie too, so you can just go back and forth. Like that game, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna bring it into the break room, and it's going down.
Dude, that's awesome. That reminds me, is like we used to have tournaments with NBA '97
Really?
with the Sonics that had Detlef Schrempf and
Sean
Gary,
Kemp.
Sean Kemp and Gary Payton.
Yep.
Oh
The-
my
the
god,
glove.
that game is so fun.
The only game I really thought I got was NBA Jam.
Oh yeah, NBA Jam or NBA Hang Time.
On
Oh,
fire.
totally the greatest basketball game ever.
And that game was like easily tell. Oh, Chicago Bulls are the best team. Like, oh, Bulls are the best team.
Yeah.
That is one game when I go back to an arcade, that and Blitz, if I like find somebody who's played either of those games,
The
it
bomb,
just
dude.
goes down.
It's
Oh,
the
the bomb
bomb
every
every
time.
Flag route.
You either peel out or you hit them deep. Every
You drop
time.
back like
Yeah.
60 yards.
The best for like a little codes, you just be like, blah, 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 big heads, 100% field goals, blah, 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 turbo boost forever.
They got that game fucking right.
Yeah,
They
right?
really did.
But that's what I'm saying. That is a game where if you have an N64, you're in an arcade and there's a bunch of guys around or whoever, not gender specific, you'll just play and it'll be awesome. But I agree, Hang Time or NBA Jam, totally in that same category.
Jams and Blitz are one of those games where they sat down and they were like, what would be the most fun at this situation? I don't
Because you
care
don't
how
have to
stupid
like
it
sports,
is.
right?
Exactly.
Dropping
You just
leg
beat
drops
the
on
F
the
out
guy
of
you
each
just
other.
tackled.
Yeah.
Dude, I forgot it. That's the best part.
Ding-dong.
Killing the ref.
Yeah,
Just go,
40
oh, there's a
loops and you throw it up to Jordan, he's just like, dunk. Well, actually, Jordan was never in any of those video games.
It's
But-
true.
it's true.
Yeah, I had NBA Live '95. I remember
Yeah.
it because it rhymes, right? And so that's the only way I remember which one I had.
Yeah.
You could create a dream team if you wanted to. You can even make your own teams if I remember right. And then when you went to Chicago Bulls, it would show everybody except for Michael Jordan. It'd just be
Number
like player
23.
23.
Yeah.
And he'd have the best fucking stats.
99.
Yeah, and then it
This
would
is player
just be like
23
Scottie
guy.
Pippen, player 23.
That's
and then, like,
awesome. I didn't know that.
I'm a big Michael Jordan fan. Fun fact, what was the first game Michael Jordan featured in?
No
I'll give
idea.
you a hint. Super Nintendo.
Was it-
nothing to do with
It
basketball.
was,
Oh!
it was the Michael Jordan. I don't remember what
It's
it was
called
called.
Michael Jordan in the Windy City, and he has like fire
Yeah.
basketballs,
Oh my God,
and
those
he
were
goes
so
through
cool.
the town and just whips them at zombies.
No way.
Yeah,
What's
There-
it called?
There'd be like
Michael
ice,
Jordan in the Windy
there'd
City,
be like
I believe.
ice basketballs too.
I
Like
have
you
it
can get
in
different
the wrap
power-ups.
for Super Nintendo. I never opened it. I just looked at the
Are you
back.
fucking kidding me?
Well, I collect items just like
How
you
much
do.
is that worth?
I don't know.
Holy fuck, that's cool, dude.
Yeah. But I just thought it was hilarious that the first
I
video
rented
game
that.
he ever
I
like
rented
starred
that. I
in.
rented that
You
from
rented that?
from Blockbuster.
Fire basketballs at
Think
zombies.
back to Shaq Fu.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I rented.
Yeah.
Was Shaq
That's a
Fu.
game?
That's a game.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's so bad though, but
I
it's,
liked
They
it. No,
remade
I
it. They
liked it.
remade it for 360.
Dude.
What?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can I download
What?
Xbox
You
Live?
can, dude.
Shaq Fu.
Shaq Fu.
What
It's a
happens?
fighting game
it,
with
it's
Shaq versus.
random.
Oh, is it
ass
like
things.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. I liked
I
it.
never liked those type of fighting games, except something Soul Calibur 2. That was the only one I ever
Oh,
liked.
that's
We
what
actually
I-
had a
Soul Calibur 2 is
conversation about
amazing.
that.
That's from
Uh,
Namco, like who did Tekken. So that's why I was a
Yeah,
big
and
fan.
there was that one guy that we talked about who you could just hit why, and he would beat everybody. Can't remember who his
Maxie, the
name
guy with
was.
the nunchucks, I think.
No, he had a long sword, and me and all my friends, we never could figure out, but if you just pick this guy and you just button mashed Y, you beat everybody.
Was he a normal looking dude, or was like a monster dude?
It was a normal like white guy with like kind of hair up to here, and he had like a sword like this.
Oh, Raphael.
So I'm thinking
that's
like maybe
exactly
it's
what
Raphael. He was like a
Raphael.
fencer, maybe.
Defensive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the fencer, and all you
and
did
the Y
is
was
button
just-
mash. Yep, tap, tap,
Oh
tap.
yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that.
I
one.
swear to God, bust it out right now. We'll fucking beat all of you by hitting just one.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Dude,
I remember
anybody
that
you
move.
want.
Now that you're talking about it, I remember that.
And I don't know why it was fun, because for 40 hours I just
Like,
button mashed Y.
sword
It's like
sword
the whole
dance.
game.
Because you win.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Winning.
It's
Which
the
is why I
rush
hate
of
PvP
winning.
games.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
is why I don't understand how Call of Duty
Why?
has
Why?
been so
In
good for
Destiny.
so long. It drives me nuts.
Marketing. I mean, Destiny, biggest marketing campaign ever. And
They also
it's-
spent the most, right,
They
on
spend
that
more
game,
money
yeah.
on marketing
Yeah.
than they did on
Yeah.
game development.
yeah.
Which leads to
Which leads to 3 planets and not 9.
yeah.
We ran out of buddies, so we have 3 planets.
All right,
Deal
guys,
with
it's
it.
time to sit down and
Yeah.
make this other planet. Nope, there's no more money.
No.
Oh, let's do DLC in like a year.
Dude, I don't even think I gave you any more plans for the DLC. That's like what I was guaranteeing. It's like, don't worry, both DLCs is like another 4 planets. It's gonna extend the game. It's gonna be fun again. Nope. I don't even know what other DLCs in that game.
So you got the Dark Below, which came out, and then is the other one out now?
The one about Wolf or whatever.
What is,
yeah.
what is it like? Is it new planet? Like what?
It's a new
what is
raid.
the content? Just
It's a new
raids.
raid and some new
See,
armor.
not worth it.
It's really not. So yeah, get a new raid, and then like you can get some new armor, but then you can also upgrade your current armor more. But then it gets. It was something weird. Like you can upgrade it more, but it gets completely reset if you choose to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And all of your light that you've put into it, or your shimmer, or shards go away. It was really stupid. I tried to go back for it. I was like, let's do it again, Destiny. Let's everybody get back in, and I couldn't do it. Wasn't fun.
No, just the best week and a half of my life is what I call Destiny. It's like the honeymoon stage of a girl that you think you like, and then you like get to know her, and you're like, oh my god, this is a horrible decision. But she was so hot, right? It's like, why couldn't I see through it? And that's destiny. She's just a hot girl who's really dumb.
Nothing else to offer. Looks pretty.
For a week and a
Yeah,
half, your
like-
looks blinded me, and then I started talking to you, and I was like, ugh. What is this?
You only brush your teeth in the morning?
Yeah, you don't shower at all. What's with you?
Dude, that's the order right there. That is what the order is. A super hot girl you pick up at the bar and bring her
Yeah.
home. You're done in the morning, and
Yeah.
you're like, I'm gonna trade you back in.
You're gone.
Yeah, it's
That would
over.
be the best analogy for
Didn't
Destiny
you?
I've
You
ever
told
heard, though.
me. You're like, damn, you should get a PS4 because the order is so great. Blah,
There was
blah,
no
blah,
way
blah,
to
blah.
tell. And you know my
Yeah.
detection skills,
Yeah.
because I picked
You
Evolve
did,
out.
okay, you're 1 for 2 then. In
Yeah.
the last 2 games, which is legit.
There was no way to know, dude. Even people that could have known were excited about the order.
Okay, let me pose this question. Best 3 games since PS4 and Xbox One came out, either platform. Best 3 games, and I think I'm gonna start this with Dragon Age has to be in the top.
Yeah, he took mine, so that would be
Really?
Dragon Age.
Absolutely,
It's
I
great.
know you didn't, but if you're talking best next gen games. so
By the
far, I
way,
think
speaking
it's
of
Dragon
climbing
Age.
and jumping off of things with horses, that's how you get down a mountain.
Yep.
The horse is unkillable in that game.
He
So
just
unlike
runs-
Skyrim, like if you're at the top of a mountain, you're like, fuck, I
He
can
just
get down there.
Does he just like
Yeah,
kick you off and run
He's
away?
like-
Legs like splat out. It's like
Yeah, he's like, and then he's
So
just like,
funny.
I'm good, I'm good, and he gets back up, and I'm like, that's my horse.
Okay.
Because if you do it without the horse, you're dead. You're dead, kid.
So
No,
what-
need
no,
the
no, it
horse.
doesn't kill you. It puts
Does
you at like
kill you.
1 life.
Yeah, but
No, because if there's
Well-
no enemies around, you instantly respawn at like 1 health.
Really?
Yeah.
what would you say
Okay.
after that? Since you don't agree with that,
On current gen, Last of Us
gen.
Remastered.
I don't- we're not counting that.
You
We're
can't
not
do
counting that.
remastered. That's
How is that not counting?
because that's the.
Because that one
that's-
didn't come out.
Can you
That's
play it
the-
I
on
don't
PS4?
Oh, okay. Wait. If you're going,
I don't
there,
think you can count. I don't want to include
So
remastered.
no
games.
remasters?
And we'll take
Alright.
Halo out of it too.
Okay.
Shout out Mordor.
I agree.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't finish
Ah.
that.
I didn't finish it either.
See, I know you were super excited about it,
Oh,
and
I
then
loved it.
you just at some point stopped.
Yeah, I fell off of it.
I'm playing
I'll
it
go
right
back
now.
to it.
I'm playing it right now. It's fantastic.
So
it's,
do I. If
it's
you
like-
like Lord of the Rings, I think it's just so.
If you like Lord of the Rings and you love Arkham City, right?
Yeah.
Play it. It's
It's Batman, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, okay, so that's a good one. Right now, for Dying Light is one of the best games.
Wow, everyone keeps saying that, and I just keep watching gameplay and going, "This is so fucking stupid."
Dude.
It is literally the opposite of what happened to the Order, right? It was commercials, hype, shit. Didn't even know it was out.
Yeah,
Awesome.
if you play like
Not
that-
even awesome. Just like it's really,
I just didn't
really
love
good.
Dead Rising that much, and I feel like it. I know
It's
it's
not.
it's
No, this
different.
is more like Dead Island.
Yeah, which is the one I never played.
It's Dead Island, but they fixed.
I heard you
90%
can
of the
do
shit.
co-op in Dying Light with the main story.
4 people. All
That's
the way through.
pretty badass.
It's
Yeah.
really.
That's the only
fun.
reason I'm thinking about picking.
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
exactly.
You guys are always
Me and
talking
my
about it, and I'm
buddy,
like,
yeah.
I want to play.
It's
this.
funny that you're like, because it's so good. It's weird. And this isn't me saying, oh, you should
So
get
what
PS4 to buy
keeps
the
you
Order.
wanting to play that game? Because like, there's some games where you just hit that wall. Like, what drew you back?
That's
that
what's-
Shadows of Mordor didn't, for example.
That's what's awesome about it, is that it's just fun. Just having the controller and saying, what am I going to go do? Do I want to go finish this side quest? Or do I need to go collect this stuff or kill this kind of zombie? I want to get it's trophy hunting for me, really, I
But I'm
guess.
not a trophy hunter.
Well, then you can play through the story and play co-op and have more than $60 worth of fun.
Okay. Well, yeah.
If you don't want
I'll
to trophy
figure
hunt,
out how to get it for under that, but yeah.
it's super.
Actually, it's
super
$40 this week. I'm pretty sure.
Is it? Dude, pick it up.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because if
I have
if
nothing
we,
else.
but you have Xbox
Oh yeah,
One.
yeah. Yep.
Damn it.
Actually, I'm not picking it up, so otherwise I'm never gonna finish. the
But
rest of this.
I'm with you on that one.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not,
true.
I'm not a big
I'm
fan
gonna
of
know that
like.
too.
I'm not a big fan of trophy hunting games.
Me either. That isn't.
It
like,
do- it's a
I think
it's
I've never
a
gone platinum in any game, so I don't give a
yeah,
F.
it's because it's like it's a lazy way to try to extend the life of your game.
I agree,
Like,
totally
it's like,
agree.
It's just not
Really?
like make it
Yep.
funner. Don't make me go look for shards
Yeah.
or pieces
Go
of
So you don't like
puzzle or
collectibles?
No.
or
There's a
feathers and
nothing.
stuff.
Here's
Maybe
the
like
collectibles.
maybe like one, but if you've ever played like sandbox games, there's like 15 different kinds of things that you can collect. Like maybe one for just for kicks, and don't make it hard to find because I don't want to waste my time
Yeah.
looking for it. I'd
And
rather
the
play a
skulls in
story or
Halo,
something
right?
like that.
Like you could find them in all the levels. I could
Yeah,
give
exactly.
$3
There's nothing else
if
besides-
I found one or none of those skulls. Don't
Yeah.
care. Don't care.
But it's
Don't care.
one thing,
Yeah.
right? It's not a skull and then also like a medal and then also like
Dog tags.
you know, dog tags and then also
Codex entries.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I get where you're going.
Something like
I
that.
agree with that. I don't think there needs to be 5 different kinds.
the game was like that.
I think a lot of new games.
Well, yeah, a lot of them.
Dragon Age, there was a ton of shit. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get disappointed when there's nothing to collect. I'm like, oh, is there stuff to collect, right? And then, oh no.
Is it just is it because you beat the game and then you go start collecting things? Or do
No,
you
it's because I
collect-
can find it along the way. Like, example, Last of Us, collectibles turned into side stories that you would have never
that's
known about.
cool because it leads into more like content versus I have the skull, I get 10 extra experience points.
That's what
Yeah,
Dying
game
Light
of
does,
day.
though. You'll find a letter. They're all letters and voice things that you can listen to, and it gives you, like, oh, there was this guy who lived in this apartment and his wife got lost or something.
Yeah,
So it's not just
like, that's
go-
cool.
It's not just go
That's how
find
Drake
100 of this.
Yeah.
this trophy.
Now,
Yes,
granted,
exactly,
there's-
which is what I don't like.
There's statues that you go find or
Yep,
whatever.
little figurines.
But, I don't know.
So like the
I
stuff
like
that gives you story you like, but the stuff like collect 100 of this
Agreed.
because
I don't know. I just like it.
Well, he likes both. I'm saying I only like it
Yeah,
if it's
see,
going to lead into more
I'm
content.
with you. Like
yeah.
I don't want to collect 1,000
Nope.
things to get one trophy.
How much is 1,000?
I don't care.
Divided by
That's
one,
1,000. You can
across
call it
the
that.
sea,
1000,
1000.
900, 1000.
So, best 3 games on current gen. Shadows of Mordor
I would agree with
Yeah.
that.
and Dragon Age.
I would
Yeah.
agree too. And Dying Light can be thrown in there, but I can't speak to it.
I can't speak to it
I
either. I can go based on what I've seen. It looks good, but
So
I
you
haven't
don't
played
have
it.
Dragon Age, you have Dying Light. And I don't think you can put
Yeah.
Shadows of Mordor if you put it down as easy
last-
as you had.
Yeah, I can't say that I like it as
So
much
you're
as
going
you guys.
totally different than me and Wes. So where are you going with your 3 games? So you have Dying Light, Blank.
I got Last of Us, Dying Light, and
PT.
fuck yeah.
It's
dude.
probably PT.
Have you played
Even though it's not a
It doesn't have a
game.
PS4.
Okay.
Like, do you even know what it is?
No.
That's perfect.
What ETA are you on tonight? Are you down or not down?
How long do I need to be
It's
down
not
for?
that. It's not that long.
Okay, let's reboot.
Because we just need to get
can
into
be
it.
that.
I'm not giving
Can
any
be.
guarantees, so I know what I'm getting myself into.
It's a scary ass fucking game, and
Oh, I love scary
We're gonna
games.
set up a camera
It's
on
scary
our
as fuck.
faces, and I'm gonna record gameplay, and we're gonna put this on fucking YouTube of you playing PT for the first time.
Okay.
If you're down tonight.
I would say
That
I
is the
have
best.
nothing better to do. So absolutely.
When you guided, when you,
Fuck yes.
yeah, like the first time.
This is one of those things where, like, so I like the show Lost or like Breaking
Yeah, I
Bad,
love
right?
both of them, yeah.
So when you get to show somebody that, you're just like more excited than they are, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck yes.
Dude, I love scare horror games, so that's all.
This
I'm
is
about.
literally. I'm not. Let's not even
Yeah,
talk about it.
We'll talk
it's-
about it later.
yeah.
Um,
That's not a
I would
game,
take
but
a-
if I mean, if
It's
it is
not
what
a
it is,
game, but it was my
is,
favorite game of last year.
But it's like the best, one of the best things that's been released for this
Yeah.
generation. Just period.
I can't
Not
believe you
that,
haven't even
like
heard of it.
especially even
It's awesome.
especially
Raw.
even looks wise because it
Raw
looks
dog.
Raw dog.
Amazing.
it looks
Raw
better
dog
than
game.
it actually looks. Like if you think
It's
Destiny
too
looks
real.
good, like wait until you see how this looks, and then you'd be like, oh shit, that's what we need to start expecting.
This
from
is what we
games.
need.
Granted, it's 2 hallways. Like,
Still,
you know how much
but-
time they had to work on 2 fucking hallways.
Yeah,
but
but
yes,
still,
it
yes.
looks so fucking good. Okay, so we good?
Oh my god, I'm
All
excited.
right. Did you ever?
I am so excited. But I don't want to keep you as long as you're down.
Yeah, no,
We'll talk about it
yeah,
afterwards.
Absolutely. What would your 3rd game be, though? I think we had to finish it off. I just need to throw a title
Third
in there.
game. See, I just got my next gen console, so right now I'm playing Last of Us Remastered.
Oh, I know it is easily The Wolf Among Us.
That's what I was gonna say for
Done.
Aaron, because I think you told me that was one of your
I
favorites.
Yeah.
thought that was
Yeah.
honestly that was my favorite experience so far in Xbox.
That's
actually-
fucking awesome.
I'm actually about to
Yeah.
borrow it in a little bit so I can play through it.
Glad to hear.
I wanted to play the whole thing. in
Have you
one
done
day.
any of those
Oh,
Telltale
they're
games?
so
Not
good.
yet.
I would tell everyone,
I
dude,
keep
Telltale.
hearing that. I keep hearing
Yeah.
a lot of that, but I haven't.
Start out with
I don't know
Walking
which
Dead,
one
like
to start with.
or
I don't
anyone
know
that
anything
you.
about
Wolf Among Us.
Okay.
Just go right to the
Wolf
greatest.
Among Us or
Walking
Tales
Dead.
from
See,
Borderlands?
Walking.
You like
have you played
Borderlands?
season 1 of Walking Dead?
Both of them.
Okay, and you like Wolf Among Us more?
Way more.
That's
What about-
fucking crazy.
So you like Borderlands? What about Tales from Borderlands?
I haven't done it yet.
Super good. Troy Baker.
What about
He's
there's,
in fucking
there's
everything.
a Game of Thrones one though, isn't there?
Yeah, which is
No,
super good
I don't give
too.
a fuck about Game
I
of
haven't
Thrones.
seen Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
really?
I can't say anything.
I'm like the only nerd geek, whatever. It just doesn't.
You
get-
tried it though. You haven't tried it. I know you haven't tried it because if you tried it, you'd like it.
I haven't tried it.
I watched half of the first season.
You have to make it to episode 6. Everything after that is perfect. Like, it's
Yeah,
great.
no, but that's my problem. I got to that one
If you
episode
got to, like,
where I
5,
just...
Yeah,
I got
so
to
it's only 4 episodes.
6 is
and
when
you're
I
good.
think when it picks up. After
Interesting.
that, at the end of 6.
Okay, so you have to make it through essentially half a
And
season.
then you got episode 9 with.
And I was
the,
falling asleep during the episodes. It was just bad news bears. I wasn't doing it the
Yeah,
right
see,
way.
and I have to say the same thing. Becca wants to get into it super bad, but it's one of those shows where like you can fall asleep during it.
Yeah, you need to
They
be
got a lot of
detail
talking.
oriented, and you need to be like during the day. And then once you get hooked, I feel like you could probably stay up at night and watch it. But like, if you're like, oh, I'm kind of tired, I need to bang out this hour episode, you're gonna be like, nah.
Yeah, that's true. The Telltale game is super good though, and so is, I played Tales of the Borderlands and Game of Thrones, and they are both very, very good.
So the only thing with like the Borderlands is like I like the mystery kind of aspect of the Wolf Among Us, and the Walking
Like
Dead
you're a
is
detective kind
yeah,
of.
yeah. The Walking Dead was almost kind of like scary and fun at the same time. Like, what is the like in Borderlands? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Have you played it?
Yeah. So
Are you like
you're a whole nother character, right? Like you're
somebody you've never been introduced to?
never been introduced to, and so is the cast of characters except for Claptrap.
Okay.
And it's its own story, right? So Handsome Jack has a plan
Yeah.
that he's going to do something, destroy the world or whatever, and you're just set along this story to meet certain people and collect things, and then it's the way that it's presented more than it's the actual story. The story from point A to point B is pretty, non-inventive, but it's the way that they present it. Like there's a scene where they're about to go do something, like they're planning it, right? So I'm gonna go and get this guy. Then she sneaks around and she tackles him and does this. And then I will shoot a rope up here and I'll climb up there. And then by the time he's done explaining it, they're like over where they need to be, and they're like, come on, bro. And he's like, sorry, bitch. It's like the joke, and they take that joking humor from Borderlands, but they execute it really well. And then, like I said, you got Troy Baker in there, so you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
You know Troy Baker's in everything. You know who that is, right? So he's Joel. He's
Booker.
DeWitt. Have you played Bioshock Infinite?
I did.
You
Remember?
did.
Because
Yeah.
you told me I downloaded
That's
Steam.
right. See, I lead you right. I'm not. I don't really go wrong very often.
I replayed all the Bioshocks. I did
I
all
haven't
the
finished Infinite yet, though.
what's not
I need
New
to.
Vegas, but
Fallout 3,
Fallout.
which I'm super excited they might be releasing Fallout 4.
Are you excited about Fallout now, though? Like, are you a
The
Fallout
next
fan?
one?
Yeah.
If there's gonna be, then yes.
You
I
enjoy
never
it.
played New Vegas though. I only played 3 because
That's okay.
I took a poll and everyone voted for that over New Vegas.
New Vegas has some better combat stuff with it, but
Yeah.
in terms of story, it doesn't hold the candle.
Yeah.
Combat would make sense because that was the jankiest part about it.
Yeah.
It was
What's still
that's
kinda
the hardest
janky.
part about going back. Is
The first
that
time I
stuff.
played it, I didn't know that you needed
Yeah,
that.
what?
You tried doing it without that.
Yeah, I was like, this is
Oh, yeah.
gimmicky. I'm not going to use this. And so I'm like trying to aim normally, and I'm like, this game fucking
like,
sucks.
4 super mutants just to come at you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how can I kill you all?
And I'm like trying to Master Chief them, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, okay. And then I watched YouTube.
That
videos.
game,
You have to use
there's
that.
a point in that game where like I'm running through like this broken up village and like I got through a deathly impossible like part, so I saved it quick. But anytime like after my save, within like 3 seconds, a super mutant would just toss me across like the map. So it took me like 45 minutes to figure out in this 3-second like span what direction I could run to get away from him, and it took forever to figure it out. But I ended up doing it, and it was definitely awesome.